Hey, what's up guys? It's John Albino from johnalbino.com. In this video, I'm going to go over my 10 favorite bodyweight exercises for size and strength. There's a ton of bodyweight exercises, and right now they're all the rage, but some of them are too easy, don't have enough resistance to cause a gain in size and strength and have that kind of stimulus, while others are so difficult, unless you're an advanced gymnast, you'll be on a 5-year progression to even do 1 rep. So in this video, I narrowed it down to 10 that are attainable by anyone who wants to put the time in, and they also can provide the adequate stimulus for both gains in muscle mass and in strength. We're going to start with a tuck or modified front lever. For the modified front lever, you're going to start by getting a pronated grip on a chin apart. Make sure the elbows stay straight as you bring the knees into the chest. Elevate the hips until they're in the same horizontal plane that shoulders are in, and get full activation of the lats. This position is to be held isometrically. I generally like to hold for 10 seconds and do multiple reps. Next exercise we're going to go over is the handstand push-up. Now let's go over the handstand push-up. Start by setting your hands approximately shoulder width apart and 6 inches away from the wall. Kick up to the wall. Get a sense of balance, lower yourself down to the floor, and push up forcefully till the elbows are fully extended. That's a great upper body movement and develops great pushing strength. Next, we're going to show you an exercise that develops great upper body pulling strength, the chin-up. The chin-up can be done using a variety of different grips. In this video, I'm going to show you a supinated grip. Shoulder width, palms face you. Jump up to a chin-up bar. Start with the elbows fully extended. Pull yourself up to your chin clears the bar and control back down to starting position. That's a great upper body exercise. Now we're going to move on to the lower body. We're going to demonstrate a pistol squat. Pistol squats are an excellent lower body exercise. However, they're very difficult. I'm going to show you guys a couple progressions today so you can work up to the point where you're doing these free, just with your body weight. I have a pair of suspension straps hooked up to a chin-up bar. Notice right now they're higher than my chest level. This is considered a high position. Grab onto the straps, extend one leg straight out. The leg that's grounded, you're going to actively use the hip flexor on that side to pull you down. Be sure to stay on the heel, squat into a deep position, and then drive with the leg. Do not rely on the straps. Down, exhale, drive. When that becomes easy, drop one strap out and go one strap and one hand. After you can do 12 to 15 repetitions of that style, we're going to set up a strap in a horizontal position, so somewhere between your hip and your rib cage. This makes the exercise significantly harder. Form will be the same. One leg is straight out. Use the grounded side hip flexor to pull you down. Stay on the heel. Drive out of the bottom to starting position. That's a great lower body movement. Really develops the quads, builds muscle strength. Also has a mobility training effect as well, because the mobility requirement is big for this one. So this one may take some time to progress, but it's well worth the effort. We're going to stay with lower body now. We're going to go to a glute ham raise. The glute ham raise is a great lower body exercise. It primarily targets the hamstrings, but what's unique about it is it trains the hamstring in both hip extension and knee flexion simultaneously. It requires a special bench with a toe plate. You're going to start in hip flexion. The first movement here is going to be hip extension. Once you get to full extension of the hips, you're going to continue to rise your body up by flexing your hamstrings and pushing the toes into the toe plate. So from your knees to the top of your shoulders, you're going to finish in a vertical position. So at real time, flexion, extension, knee flexion. This is a great movement for hamstring development. It can be used as an assistance exercise, and also can be done as a lower body deload exercise, because unlike a lot of other lower body exercises, squats and deadlifts, there is no compression on the lumbar spine. We're going to move on to the next exercise, which is primarily done as an abdominal exercise, the L-sit. Next, I'm going to demonstrate the L-sit. This is a great core exercise. It's an isometric movement, which means you're contracting the muscles maximally without creating any movement. Once you get good at these, it really builds a super strong core and has carryover to every full body movement you can do. You're going to start by grabbing onto a pair of parallel bars, pull the knees into the chest, and hold as long as you can. Once that position comes easy, we're going to open up the tuck and extend the legs straight out. And this is one that I do like to hold for 10 seconds at a time, perform multiple reps, and then build up the amount of time that you can hold that position for. You can see how difficult it is because you'll probably still see me shaking. But this is a great one. I recommend everybody to develop strength in this core exercise and the one they're going to demonstrate next, the hanging knee raise. The hanging leg raise is one of my favorite abdominal exercises. You're targeting the abs, but it really does work the full body. You're going to start by just getting a pronated grip on your chin-up bar. First progression would be simply bringing your knees up to your chest. The key when you're doing this is not to lay back. Make sure the abs do the work by bringing your knees to your chest. Once that progression becomes easy and you're able to get 20, we're going to start by extending the knees, ideally bringing the shins to the bar. And control coming down. That's one of my favorite ab exercises. Next, I'm going to go back to upper body. I'm going to show you a suspension or a ring push-up. For the strap push-ups, you're going to set your rings or your suspension straps to about 6 inches off the ground. Grab onto the handle, step back. You want to start in a perfect plank position. Abs are going to be braced, neck is going to be long. After you feel stability, lower yourself down until the point where your chest is in line with your hands. Exhale, and extend back to starting position. Lower with control, exhale, extend back to starting position. This is a great exercise. I find it to be superior to doing regular push-ups on the floor because these move in all planes. So your stabilizers get called upon more, and because you're holding on to the straps or the rings, it also allows for more range of motion, which is better for pec hypertrophy. Next, we're going to move on to the inverted row. For the inverted rows, you want to set up your straps or your rings to the point where they're approximately hip height. Grab on and set your feet onto a box or a bench. It's important in the starting position to have the arms extended and your whole body braced so your hips and your chest share the same horizontal plane. As you begin the movement, I want you to forcefully squeeze your shoulder blades together and pull your chest up until they make contact with your hands. This is a great exercise for working the upper or mid-back, and it's important to do in a bodyweight routine since most other bodyweight exercises are very anterior dominant. Anterior dominant exercises, when not balanced with movements like this, can lead to internal rotation and poor posture, which eventually leads to injury. Next, I'm going to show you the ring dip, or the suspension strap dip. For the ring dips, you're going to set the straps or the rings to approximately hip height. Grab onto the straps, lift your feet off the ground until you get a sense of stability. You're going to lower yourself down to the point where your upper arm is parallel to the floor. Any deeper than that just puts extra stress in the shoulders. It's unnecessary for strength and development, and it could even be injurious. So that wraps up my 10 favorite bodyweight exercises for size and strength. I gave a very short version of each one so the video didn't overwhelm you and wasn't too long. But if you visit my blog at www.johnalvino.com, I'll have a detailed list of instructions about how to do all these exercises properly. Thanks for checking out my video, guys.